Hello guys, how you doing over there? This afternoon we are talking about present tense in our English grammar. I remain Taiwo Olaiwaji Dramola. So we are going to be talking about present tense. So present tense should not be a new topic to you. I believe you might have done it in your previous classes and you learn one or two things about present tense. But one of the objectives we are going to, or the our learning goals for the topic is going to be knowing the meaning of present tense and how to use it or identify it in a sentence. Don't forget your tenses, what it means. Sometimes your verb. So present tense, that is, you know what present means. Something happening right now. So tense, your verb. So an action taking place right now. So you know that already. And we'll be talking about the meaning of simple present tense and also learn how to distinguish between the past tense, the future tense, and other form of tenses. So, what's the meaning of present tense? What does it mean to you? From what we have in the screen on the screen, it means it is used to describe action or events that are happening now, or habitual actions or general truths and fact. It's one of the most common used verb in English. So, an action or event taking place right now, or an habitual action, or general truth and fact. So those are ways you can make use of your present tense. So it can appear in many forms. So it can be, let's see from the structure, how do we know your present tense in a sentence? So just like other tenses, present tense have its own structure as well, which consists of the subject, the base form of the verb, and yes, those are the two basic ingredients or structure of simple tense or present tense rather. So examples: I walk to school every day. So I there is the subject, while the work serve as the base form of the verb, and to school every day we have the predicates and other forms of ingredient of the sentence. So the next one we have, he eats breakfast at 7 a.m. So that is that. So she eats breakfast at 7 a.m. So she's there stand for the subject, eats there for the verb. So now what all this one is suggesting is work, eat, play, they are all action taking place right now. So they are all actions taking place right now. So the event or action taking place right now are your simple present tense. So we can now talk about identifying simple present tense and from other form of tenses like your present perfect or present perfect continuous. So from your present perfect, so it's not always like your simple present tense. So for the sake of present perfect, it has its own structure. So just like you have in present has the subject and the verb to be, but in case of pres- uh, present perfect, it has the subject and also has and have plus past participle of the verb. So that is the sake of for the present perfect. So we can see from example, I have been I've seen that movie before. So I have seen that movie before. So I is the subject, I've been, make it the perfect, and the movie before. So I've seen, sorry. So the seen there is the past participle. So that make the sentence to be present perfect. So I have seen the movie, or I've seen that movie before. So another one is she has finished her homework. She has finished her homework. So she is the subject there, has stand as the perfect present perfect, while finished is the verb in that sentence. So the same thing applies to the present perfect continuous, but this time also, just like we have in simple present tense, it is quite different. So present is an action taking place in a continuous form. That is, the verb or the tenses or the verb in the sentence will be in a continuous form. Example, I've been reading for an hour. So I is the subject, I've been, then reading is the verb that makes the sentence a continuous action. So they have been studying since morning. So they is the subject, then have been is the present perfect, while studying make it a continuous or the verbing. So the subject is the they have been, just like we have it in the structure. Then we have the verbing, which is the verb in the continuous form. So that is that for present continuous. So how do we make use of present tense? So don't forget, I told you present tense can be an event taking place right now. It can be an habitual action. It can be a general truth or fact. It can be a scheduled event in the near future, or opinions or thoughts. So those are the ways you make use of present tense in a sentence. So let's start from the habitual action. How do you make use of present tense in habitual action? First, example given here, we have she drinks coffee every month, every morning. Excuse me. So she drinks coffee every morning. So drinks there is the present tense. So why she is the subject, and we already have the verb to be present as drinks. So she drinks coffee every month. So this is a habitual way of taking coffee. It takes it every month. So if you say he plays football every evening, or other form of habitual actions you think someone can make use of. So those are the ways you can know your. The other one is general truth or fact. So the earth revolves around the sun. So this is a general fact or a truth. So the earth revolves. So revolves there is the action word, that is the verb in that particular sentence. So the earth, we start up the subject, while revolve is the verb in that sentence. So another one is scheduled events in the near future. So we have the train leaves at 5 p.m. So it is not something that has happened now, but waiting to happen in the future. So the train leaves at 5 p.m. So leaves there is the present tense, having a present tense, but it's an action that's supposed to happen in the future. But that is one of the beauty of present tense. So use it to schedule. So don't forget the usage, schedule events in near future. So another one is opinion or thought. So if we want to express our opinion or thought, we can make use of present tense as well. So I believe in fairness, not I believed in fairness, or not I am believing in fairness. So your opinion or your thoughts can be expressed in a simple present tense. I believe in fairness. So I believe that tell us about the meaning of present tense. Thank you for your time, and thank you.